A word in season to the weary. Daily meditations from the ministry of Brother Bhakta Singh. April 8. Thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, and his Maker, concerning the work of my hands, command a me. Isaiah 45th chapter, 11th verse. Abraham was prepared to do as God told him. Genesis 22nd chapter. God said, take your son, and he took him. He took wood also. Then God told him to build an altar, and he built it, without any question or doubt in his mind. That is real friendship with the mighty God. When God says yes, I say yes. And when God says no, I say no. And when God says go, I go. And when He says stay, I stay. And when He says speak, I speak. You find that such friendship will carry you up every mountain, every sufferings of trials, and trials and sufferings are all preparation. In the first instance, God told Abraham how he was going to judge Sodom and Gomorrah. But now God wanted to tell him what was going to happen through his seed in blessing to all nations of the earth. Verse 17. That seed is the Lord Jesus Christ, and Abraham would thus be also a partaker of all the blessings which were to come through that seed. He would enjoy the fruits of the victory of that seed over all the enemies of God and over all the powers of darkness. We too have the right in Him to enjoy the fruits of His victory, which will ensure not only a happy life upon the earth, but a share of His victory over all the power of darkness in heavenly places. That is what it means to be a friend of God. Verse 13 reveals something further of what the friendship of God has for Abraham. The ram was caught in the thicket, not because it would run away somewhere. God could have made that very same ram to appear right before Abraham without being bound in a thicket. But God was teaching Abraham some important lessons. After he had passed the final test, he saw the ram caught in the bush. This ram is a type of the Lord Jesus Christ. God was saying to Abraham, you have obeyed my voice. Now I am bound for blessing to you and your seed. Now command me. Continue to command me concerning the work of my hands. Command me. Isaiah 45 chapter 11th verse. God is willing to bless us if we obey Him. Most of us want God to listen to us and work for us, but we won't obey Him. The Lord Jesus has been born for blessing us, that we may be able to command Him in the days to come, that we may command the blessing of God for all nations, and also victory over all enemies. God took Abraham on the mountaintop, that Abraham might learn how to command the best things from God for all the generations to come. Do you have a desire to climb that mountain of God's friendship? Do you want to be a friend of God? If you want to be a friend of God, you will find the whole secret revealed in the life of Abraham, and especially in Genesis chapter 22.